Hi, my name is Jason Porter. I'm a visiting instructor of biology at University of Sciences here in West Philadelphia.
My name is Rose Levine. I teach 5th and 6th grade here at the Jubilee School.
And Rose and I have been involved in a project over the last several weeks with the 5th and 6th graders here at the Jubilee School, where we've been working with them to collect data to calculate the ecological footprint of the Jubilee School. I think this has been a really interesting learning process both for the students and for myself for sure, where we've allowed them to kind of take a look at the area in which they're living and the area in which they're going to school, and think about the resources that they're using here in the area, and give them the tool of the ecological footprint to calculate that using actual data, so they can use their kind of ideas and imagination and how they want things to be and how they want things to move forward into the future. We can talk about having a big footprint like I have, or we can talk about having a small footprint like my son has, or a medium footprint like my wife has, right? So if we have a big footprint, a big ecological footprint, what do you think that means?
Yeah, that we use too much. We use more resources.
Say again?
That we use too much.
So we use a lot, right? So we use at least more than this one does, right? And too much is interesting because that's why we're measuring it, right? Is it too much, right? If everyone's using that same amount, if everyone's using this much, you can talk about shoes. If everyone's using this much, is that too much?
Yeah.
If everyone's using, well, maybe, right? If everyone's using this much, is that too much?
No.
Or is that right? It's the Goldilocks effect, right? We all know Goldilocks? Yeah. So which one is just right? And that's really the point. Well, we don't know, right? The point is, based on everybody on the planet, we don't really know the answer. So that's the point of measuring this, to say, let's just see where we are, and then we can talk about where, where should we be.
It was a really a challenging project in a number of ways. It's very hard to determine how many resources you're using. So the project involved a lot of data collection, and we had to first think very critically about how that could be done, and then how to approach it for this age group. And then also, once we had collected the data for the students to see how sort of complex an algorithm it is, and how there's a number of different ways you could figure out the answer to how many resources you use, I think they gained a real appreciation for everything that goes into something that comes out as a fact. So that, for me, is what scientific inquiry is largely about, is sort of developing hypotheses, collecting the data, tinkering with how to collect the data, then interpreting the results, and asking more questions as a result of having done the project. And I think without the help from Jason and from University of the Sciences, they wouldn't have felt quite as legit as real scientists in this project, which they really, really did. By the end, they felt very confident about their process and were ready to help other people figure out similar calculations for their own lives. So that, to me, the part about being a real scientist was really important.
For me, that transformation of the students was very unexpected, where they seemed to go from students or learners to budding scientists. We took them to the Science Carnival of the first annual Philadelphia Science Festival, and very impressive the way that they were teaching adults and other children about the things they had learned, about the posters they had developed, and walking people through calculating their own ecological footprint, and the level of sophistication that they were able to pick up at the age they are, and for the few weeks we did this. I think that was very impressive for me and very rewarding for me. So.
My name is Sydney and I'm in 6th grade.
My name is Lachey, and I'm in 6th grade.
We showed that how trash from the street goes into the sewer and pollutes the ocean, and how the fish and the animals in the ocean are dying from the trash and the pollution in the water. And then we show how the trash from your home goes into a landfill under the ground. The importance of this project is that it shows how recycling is better for our environment.
Like, you can reduce your waste, and like, say you have a plastic water bottle, you can reuse it instead of just throwing it in the trash or the recycling.
My name is Musa and I'm in the 6th grade. My poster title is Give Me Less Pollution or Give Me Death. The meaning of the title is to say that if we don't stop polluting the earth, then it'll be destroyed. We have like finite resources, And when there's a lot of pollution, it destroys the resources in the world, and we won't be able to use them, and we need those resources. The different types of pollution I found were land pollution, air pollution, and water pollution.
My name is Kaya and I'm in the 6th grade. What I learned was that if you do ride the bus, it's better than to take the car or any other short vehicle distance. But if you can walk also or ride your bike, it will be even better. The bus takes less pollution because the same amount of people on the bus who could ride their cars, there would be more pollution if they rode their cars instead of all the people who could ride their cars being on one big vehicle.
My name is Cheyenne and I'm in 5th grade. My poster was about paper use and it was telling you that you should use less paper. We should care about how much paper we use because of the trees. The trees are getting chopped down and there won't be enough oxygen for us to breathe. When I did this project, the thing that got me most excited was that I will bring it to the science fair because I want my work to be shown.
My name is Amia and I'm in 5th grade. My poster is about the difference between fluorescent lights and incandescent lights. Fluorescent lights save more energy and incandescent lights they waste more energy because they produce more heat. I guess it's good that they produce heat in the winter, but not so good in the summer. But also when they produce heat, it wastes more energy than fluorescent lights.
My name is Adam, and I am in the 5th grade. My poster is about water and how people shouldn't waste or pollute water. The problem with polluting water is that the water pollutes the fish, and if we eat fish, then that means that the fish will go. That means that we will get sick from the fish. And well, the problem with wasting water is that there are some people in the world who don't have water, and if we waste it, then that wouldn't be good for the other people. I will go with the water cycle because it's really amazing how it just rains and then comes back up and does it again over and over again.
My name is Deshawn and I'm in grade 5. Well, my poster is about recycling, so I made like different bins like they put outside in recycling houses and stuff like that. And I drew what metal is, so I drew like a soda can, a bottle cap, and like a spray bottle. Recycling is important because you can use the same water bottle over and over again to save money and resources.
I think this was the very start of it for them, and it was ideas they had not thought about at all before, and I'm really proud of how sophisticated and well-versed they became in the vocabulary even of the project.
Yeah, I've become convinced as an educator that for students to really develop a deliberate expertise in something or even embody an understanding of a topic, they need to do it early and often. And so I think this is our attempt at trying to do early, and hopefully it'll be the opportunity for often.
Yeah.
I'm Karen Falcon. I'm the founder and director of Jubilee. I founded the school 33 years ago in a small storefront with 10 preschool kindergarten students. The school has grown, but the basic philosophy is the same, and that is that if you build on what children start with, that enthusiasm for learning, that it will bear fruit, and that if you listen to children, they will have wonderful ideas. And if you take their ideas seriously, their ideas can actually come about.